I believe that the children that come to us are looking for a stable life, somebody that they can communicate with and have a feeling of security. We don't know where they've come from, don't know what experiences they've had, but they want somewhere, if you say to them that you're going to be there for them no matter what, no matter situation, we would never leave you alone, because that's what I want to know, that somebody is behind them at all times.
My other bit of advice would be, and this is the big thing, is to listen, really listen to the children that come into your care, and not be judgmental. And another big thing for me is looking beyond the behaviour, because the behaviour comes out of the trauma that they've suffered. They're not naughty children or bad children. They've suffered such a lot, and their behaviour is their coping mechanisms. So that's why you really have to listen to them.
We're very lucky. I mentioned I'm from a traveller community, and we tend to have a lot of support mechanisms in place as part of our culture. So, not that we draw upon it much, but we've got extended support in my daughters, my biological daughters. We've got uncles, aunts and stuff. There's always somebody on hand to help out. And that really works out quite well, along with the support that we get from Bromley Council as well in the social working team. Yeah. Also,
I think is making them part of the family, introducing them to family. To me, just treating them like you would your own children.
Well, one advice to anybody who wants to become a foster is to be open. All right? They will know, the child will know, no matter what you are, if you're not open to them, if you're not giving your all, they will sense it. No matter how good you think you can hide it, they will feel it, they'll see it, and if you give them their all, then they'll give it all back to you at all times.
It's important to do the training, because when you come into fostering, you don't really have any idea as to what you're letting yourself in for.
Training is paramount, and the support of other foster carers and the social workers, doing your own investigating, reading, joining support groups, external Facebook groups and things like that, finding out as much information as you can about traumatised children.
Nearly all the children that come into care have suffered some form of trauma, sexual abuse or physical abuse, neglect. So therefore you need the training to be able to help these children, because as a normal run-of-the-mill mum, you don't come across anything like this. So it's really, really important to have all the training that you can get.
Oh, it's the best. It's the best feeling in the world. One of our foster children, she's been with us since the age of 11 now. She's nearly 20. She got a special award from the mayor. The mayor turned up at our house. She was in her pyjamas, so it was quite an interesting day. The wife was panicking a little. They had a special teams called. There were councillors, there were dignitaries, people high up in the council, and my wife and I couldn't speak. We were so incredibly proud, and from the background in which this young lady has come and flourished is truly inspirational. She really is, and to be part of that is incredible and a real privilege.
It's an honour really to have these children, to watch them from the minute they come to you until they might leave, or maybe they don't, and to watch them change and grow, and to know that you've been instrumental in providing them with the skills they need.
Because sometimes I remember being told when I first became a foster carer that you don't always see the results when they're with you. It's when they get older.
The experience from me to have a child who needs me, there's another thing. Once your own children have grown and gone, right, you feel, wow, that went so quickly. When you get a second chance to actually see a child that wants to listen to you, wants to do good things for you, and when they have achieved something, that you show that you appreciate in both ways. So they are trying hard for you to get you to smile, You may not have done it with your children, you didn't realise you haven't done it with your own children, but they want to see you smiling and being with them.
I would highly recommend it. There's times when you cry, there's times when you laugh. 99% of it is absolutely fantastic and a real privilege. The hardest part is when they say goodbye. You never build resilience for that. You think you do. Each time you get a little stronger, but sadly, each time it's like going through a bit of a bereavement yourself there. But with the support mechanism in place, there's aftercare as well around the sort of separation and loss. You do become resilient to it, but it's absolutely fantastic and I'd recommend it to anybody. I really would. It's changed their lives for the better. It really has.